I'm going to try out and rank snacks and sweets as part of my weight loss journey, starting with Oreos. I'm not a lifestyle influencer, I'm just a girl with an emotional sweet tooth and a stubborn determination. I've tried losing weight before, and I really struggle with it. Between comfort eating, loving sugar, and high stress, I never found a balance to lose and keep weight off. However, this year I got diligent and, surprise, I made myself a spreadsheet and I managed to lower my daily calories from 2,600 to 1,600. Not overnight, but I got there. And I stuck with it. And I've lost over 20 pounds, going from 268, the heaviest I've ever been, to 246. I was able to stick with it because once I was comfortable at 1,600 calories, I realized I didn't have to give up the food I love. I just have to be smart with it. Which is where this series comes in. With my calories at 1,600 a day, I have 130 for milk and 100 for a sweet treat every evening. So this series is going to be me trying 100 calories worth of snacks, ranking them in a tier list based on calorie density, flavor, and packaging, and sharing my weight loss progress along the way. So let's dig in. I'd be very surprised if you don't already know what an Oreo cookie is, but just in case, Oreos are a cookie sandwich, with the top and bottom being a crunchy chocolate cookie, and the middle being a sweet icing-like cream. First up is packaging. I think it's pretty obvious that the cookies inside aren't going to be as big as the image on the package, so I'm not going to dock them for that. However, the picture does show more filling in the cookies than there actually is. Otherwise, color, texture, I'd say it looks pretty good. So we'll start out in A tier. Next, let's look at calories per serving. One serving of Oreos is 3 cookies, coming to 160 calories. That makes each Oreo 53 calories, which is honestly less than I was expecting. My goal is 100 calories, so my serving cuts to 2 cookies for 106. Not too bad, but this alone isn't enough to move it up to S tier, so we'll let them hang out in A tier for now. Now finally, the taste test. Oreos are one of my favorites, so it's no surprise that I love the taste. There's something so magically nostalgic about the sweet filling and the chocolatey cookies dunked in milk. The taste for sure moves it up to an S tier. And finally, the progress meter. My goal is to reach the green zone at the top, which is 180. And at 246, I have now officially reached a quarter of the way there, and I am in the orange zone. If you have any snack recommendations, let me know. See you next time!